Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited. My chat's disconnected. I just saw that. I alt-tabbed. You said no opening packs. Fine, we can do that. We can do a couple of games and not open packs. I need to restart my thing on YouTube, my tablet, so I can actually have my chat open properly. But yeah, for 5 minutes, I can go without opening. Now, please connect, chat. Damn it. Hold on, I'm gonna restart my tablet. Or not restart my tablet, but try and reconnect to the damn internet from it because it looks like it got disconnected. Don't give me technical difficulties, damn you. Anyways, we're gonna be continuing playing Apex Legends for a few hours, and I'm gonna be switching over to Fallout 4, where we're gonna continue our Lucky Assassin playthrough that we've been doing. There we go, now we're reconnected to the chat. I just opened a pack, got myself a new skin for one of our individuals. I'm going to warm up by doing some arenas. And then we'll get back into random trios, random duos, and whatever else. Yeah, it is Wraith. Didn't really play Pathfinder, Gibraltar, or Bangalore yesterday.
The All Father will gift us today.
Give me some Bloodhound. Give me some of that good Bloodhound right in my veins, directly into the forehead. I don't know why I said that, but whatever.
Who am I to argue with programming?
Okay, so they have a Bloodhound opponent, Wraith, and a Lifeline. We'll have to watch out for the Lifeline, or I'll have to try and go for the Lifeline. Oh, okay. I really like the 30-30. I don't know why. They used it. For a minute I thought that wasn't a person. I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's movement. All that while experiencing a little bit of lag. Smile. Yeah, we'll use that. Screw it. Let's save a little bit.
our surroundings.
That should not have happened. I should have died. I so should have died. Damn it, I should have just went for it.
Thank you. It made me just a little bit better.
I'm lagging because I'm streaming at the same time. It's not that bad right now, but it might get pretty bad. Phoenix Kit would have taken too long. Phoenix Kit takes 10 seconds. Shit, wait. No. Perfect. There we go. Tell me, yeah, they're using that. Let's get with our team. Probably could have hit a couple shots there, but whatever.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Got some material.
Recharging my shields.
Probably should have, there you are.
Reloading.
Well, I actually said routine and it worked. Good for you. Where? Bitch. No.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
I mean, weak as shit right now. Weak as shit right now. You want to go get him? Okay, thought so. There we go. Oh, Lord. I love the 30-30. I really do. It's just me and him against these three, and we're kicking ass. I mean, give me R304. Maybe the SMG for now, then. Cheaper, and we can get it up to blue. I have no idea if we'll actually be able to do this one. They use the thing.
Skin suit over there.
That's way too far for me to actually hit with this. can serpentine too, see?
Recharging my shields.
Just don't get taken out.
Someone's got a death wish. I'm back at the totem. Shut you up real good.
Probably should have got that. Yeah, that I shouldn't have done that.
Fire.
Hostile right here.
Watch him bag. Reloading.
Hostile close.
Someone's got a death wish.
Nice. Holy shit.
Inspired. You stand to rise above the rest.
Probably could have did a little bit better if I didn't panic at the end there against the lifeline, but we're fine. That felt good for a warm-up game. Look, that felt really good for a warm-up game. 4 kills, 2 assists, and over 1,000 damage. Just over 1,000 damage, but still, that's a good warm-up game. I probably should have switched the SMG. It wouldn't have really helped me too much, I don't think, because I was still low on health. But still. Damn you and not allowing me to open packs. Yeah, we could do some duos, me and you, Grant, if that's what you desire to do so until we wait for Oh No. I'll continue on with arenas for a little bit. It's a good excuse for me to warm up. I need to use the rampage a little bit. I'd be okay with utilizing Wraith. Kind of want to check out the new skin on Wraith.
Prepared and ready.
You gonna use Lifeline? Nice. Nice. 5 minutes, by the way. That's still pretty fast. You gotta realize, back in the day when you wanted to download something off the internet, it would take, depending on how many gigs it was, would take a lot longer than 20 minutes. Alright, so we got a individual there. It's the Rampage, right?
I always do.
And then to get the Rampage buffed, you need a Thermite, right? This might not be the best weapon to use with this character. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. This might be better. To our left.
Got some materials.
Got some extra supplies.
Bad dudes over there. They're shooting at me.
Care package.
Charging up my shields.
You hear that? There's a care package coming down.
Going to face. Picked up some
Maybe it's not death.
materials.
Holy shit.
I'm down. No bueno.
Give me that.
Just giving my shield a recharge. Reloaded. Another enemy down.
Recharging my shields.
Probably should press and hold forward to do this properly.
I'm spotted. Taking fire. Reloaded.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I did a little bit of damage. A voice chat? Alright, give me a minute. Oh.
Prepare for the next round. Your opponents will.
Yeah, I didn't do much there, unfortunately. And I don't want that. I want the Mozambique. Let me finish this and I'll get into the voice chat. Why is your health is so low? Because you have the ability to make yourself much faster at the cost of HP, and you also regen health. That's interesting.
What do you think is over here?
A shooter. Move.
Charging up my shields.
Need to Look out. Grenade.
Just giving my shield a recharge.
That's some materials, amigos.
Looks like
I feel like you.
an enemy down.
Reloading. Charging shields.
Shit. Got some.
Need to recharge my shields.
I'm spotted. Taking. Hostile right here. Deploying help drone. Reload.
We should go here. Enemy over there.
Trying to jump up there, but fuck it.
Catching myself up.
Recharging my shields. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Let's explore this way.
Green phase.
It did not do how I thought it would do.
Down that one.
Reload.
Down. Contact with hostile.
I cracked the armor. Well, I'm dead. So are you. Haha. We lost.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get the revive off. I thought I did.
You want a mic? No, I've never played Valorant. But it's a game that I think I would potentially enjoy. Give me this. I'm enjoying this.
Amigos, let's go here.
Let's buff that bad boy up. Give me these. I don't even know if I'll use them all, but screw it. Actually, give me one of these. Mozambique for close range. When I run out of ammo for the R99. I almost said R22.
Oh, that's gonna kick.
R22 is a refrigerant, not a damn submachine gun.
Let's explore this way. Never mind.
Taking fire.
The R99 goes through ammo so fucking fast.
Recharging my shields.
If somebody could lay down some cover fire, I'll go run for that blue band.
Patch
I hear movement.
myself up a bit.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, we should def check out that camera.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Hostile material here. Got some military
let's miss every shot, yeah? Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Bitch.
Reloading.
Ooh.
You all still stand. The mark of the superiors. One win stands between.
I didn't realize that, I'll keep that setup going. I just like the threat thing. We have that, that's good. Give me one of those and one of those. But yeah, I didn't realize Valorant was free to play. After this match, I'll join the voice chat with you, Grant.
Round 4. You're fighting smart. Maintain your strength.
Extra supplies over here.
We're probably not gonna need that.
Shield battery here.
You're being aimed at. Let's go this way. Recharging my shield.
I panicked a little bit.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
That's not gonna do anything.
Going to phase.
Oh, you little shit.
Got some material here.
Shouts. Recharging my shields.
Recharging my shield. Bravo! I'm spotted. Just keeping my shields. Grenade! Rip down. Taking fire. Reload. Boom! Another one down. Bravo! Charging shields.
Clear view of the enemy.
Nice. Nice. I don't even know if I got any kills on that last one there, but that felt good.
We have a winner. Enjoy this, legends. You'll have to earn it again tomorrow.
Yes, this feels good, man. My first 2 warm-up games in Arena. I did get 2 kills and an assist. Almost 1,000 damage. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let me get some things set up. Open the Discord back up. I close it out. Just habit, I guess. When I'm streaming, I close the Discord immediately for some odd reason.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
There we go.
How we doing?
Doing good. I'm starting to break a habit in Guilty Gear, which is nice.
Ooh, that's always lovely when you do that.
I always rush in and they always like super me, like wake up super because you're invincible when you wake up super.
Wake
so
up-
now I'm starting to bait it out.
Ooh, okay, that's all. That's awesome to hear. See, it's amazing how like you start to learn certain things in fighting games that become a thing. Like they immediately do the super if you charge in like that, and it hits you every time. Then you learn, hey, okay, let's bait it out then.
Yeah, I can still charge in. I just have to like charge in, hold back, and they can't do anything unless they have burst, and that's just, well, you're in a combo now. Enjoy it.
Also, guess what? It's been a couple minutes now. I'm gonna open packs. Haha.
Oh, haha. Don't worry, you're gonna get common.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
I mean, yeah.
I got a couple rares. I got a rare skin for
So you've seen me in
Rampage.
Hypostate. You've seen me in Titanfall.
Yeah,
You've seen
no,
me in
I know. I'm not
Bloodborne.
gonna try and keep up with you. I'm just gonna do my own little thing. I'm gonna keep you informed of what enemies I'm dealing with, and we'll
I'm
just.
going to ask you to do some suppressing fire.
Of course, I'll do suppressing fire.
Because I'm definitely going to be doing a hard rush. Because I like running the R.
Well, it's funny. I rush in a little bit too. It's one of the things that I've been doing with the Wraith. I'll void and rush forward.
Best advice I can give you with Wraith, don't void and rush in. That's better.
Trust me, I learned. I learned real fast that they can still see you and they just obliterate you. Got some epic crafting materials.
And I made my own club, so I'm in my own club.
Oh, is that so?
It's called Chaos and Madness.
Oh God.
Because of course it is.
All right. There we go.
You know, I could just join you from there.
Oh, all right. Some duos, yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, we can do whatever.
Oh, don't worry, I'm still using controller, by the way.
Hey, that's fine. I'm learning keyboard and mouse, and I'm loving keyboard and mouse.
I can play keyboard on more slower paced games, not fast paced ones.
Understandable.
Just because I already like kind of, not in a sense perfected, but like mastered my own little speed with a controller, and with keyboard, I can't be fast with that.
I mean, whatever fits better for you, you know.
Yeah, because I prefer speed over accuracy.
I try and get a balance of both.
Well, I have to pick one and the other with mouse and keyboard. So, accuracy or speed? I choose speed. Because it feels weird not being fast in a game like this, that's why.
The accuracy for me is starting to come with keyboard and mouse. I've been too used of aim assist. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but been way too used to aim assist with controller. So my first couple of games, it was like I was completely like aiming
Terrible.
at them. I was aiming at them and shooting around them. But now that I realized you actually have to put your crosshairs on the target and then pull the trigger.
Yeah.
One more game suggestion.
Overwatch, Overwatch was basically my trial by fire for aiming. I started playing Overwatch on PC playing as Winston as my main tank because you don't really have to aim with him. And then I slowly graduated to like my other characters that I normally play.
Yes, I've
For
heard of For
Honor.
Honor.
For Honor's fantastic.
I've
played
actually
Peacekeeper.
Played a little bit of For Honor, I think, in the past. I don't know if I got it when it was free or there was a free week or something like that, but I played it and it's fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot more
yeah.
strategy than you would think with that game.
I mean, any fighting game honestly is a lot more strategy than what people give it credit for.
Yeah, a lot of people initially assume it's like, all right, this is what the game is going to be like. And when you actually get into it and mess around with it, it's like, oh, no, it's completely not that at all. It's more along the lines of Well, if you just charge in and fight like you would assume you should do, you're gonna get your ass handed to you.
I mean, I charge in and fight.
Well, like, without a thought process, or just like press buttons and win.
But, also I did a smart thing of, like, I knew the person had burst. So instead, because you can't burst out of a throw, so I got one throw on him. And then he did the wake up super, and then instead of attacking him, I just threw him again.
Oh, that's great.
And I got the kill, because I didn't even want to, like, give him, you know, oh, one hit, he could burst out of it. I'm just like, nope, this is the confirm. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Thank you for the warning on it being very toxic. I'll probably only try and play that.
What, For Honor?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 50. No, it's 50-50.
I've heard that about so many games, but a lot of the time I get the negative end of that 50%.
Yeah. It's also not as bad as what people would say. With For Honor, it's more in the sense like it's toxic in the sense of some stuff that people do, but once you start getting better, it's like, oh, it's annoying, but you just get used to it.
Yeah. See, there's a toxicity that I'm like, people just calling you out for stupid stuff, or like saying crash stuff, whatever, I'm okay with that. Toxicity I can't stand is when they like outright team kill you and then like are like, alright, this is the situation, dude.
I'll make sure you do that in Rainbow and in Halo.
Rainbow Six is like
Something else, I know.
there's a level of toxicity I didn't even realize it was gonna be. I'm gonna lower the sound of this a little bit.
Yeah, this game is loud.
Let's land here. Let's find something good.
I'm probably gonna have to deal with lag issues. It sucks because I'm fairly certain. You know, I'm gonna try something. If we don't get if we get immediately obliterated, that's fine. But hold on a second.
Grab a gun, need a gun. Find a gun. Give me something.
Well, I can't move right now, so you tell me how you doing.
Give me some. Fuck. I need to find a gun. Oh, not this way. Not this way. Not this way.
And I think you're dead. My apologies for not being able to do literally anything.
Another squad's attack.
Why is it? I'm pretty sure it is because I am
Because there were
streaming.
5 squads, that's why.
No, not that. I'm talking about my lag. I'm literally gonna die before I can actually do anything.
Well, there's nothing you can do because there was no gun that I could find.
Inside the ring.
Alright, I'm probably gonna have to, if I want to get this up on YouTube, gonna have to download the thing. Because I think recording and streaming at the same time is what's messing me up.
It's just like your game. What I'd like to say. I love names in this game though.
Hold on.
What
Oh
the
god.
fuck?
What did you see that? I saw that name before I alt tabbed. That's kind of hilarious. Holy shit. Alright, I stopped the recording, maybe that'll help a little bit. I mean, is there any...
Don't worry.
I'm about to go get... Yeah, I'm about to go get you. I have no ammo, no weapons, nothing. So I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna revive you. Smile.
Our brethren's fight is not over.
I knew you would do that. I knew you would do that. And I'm dead.
This is helping.
Yes, it is. You can't touch me, no. Bad touch. Alright, you're gonna have to stop doing that. You're gonna have to stop that pinging.
I mean,
I get why you're doing it, but...
yeah, now I will. It's not worse. It's actually not worse than Rainbow. Trust me. Rainbow is a different ballgame altogether. You are either good or you're trash. There's no in between in that game.
Alright, hopefully we'll have a little bit of a better time. Or I will
Yeah,
have a little bit of a better time then.
This time I won't constantly ping.
That's... I appreciate that. So yeah, how was your weekend?
It was nice. It was good spending time with my uncle.
Nice.
We went to Red Lobster.
Ooh.
I had a Wagyu burger.
Oh.
Trust me, no, dead serious. You taste more of the tomato and the lettuce that were on that burger than the meat. The meat was incredibly light.
No, I'm like, still tasty.
We'll get
I
it
know, and then
immediately.
like
Just don't touch my
I also
things.
tried a bit of lobster. I don't like lobster. I don't mind it, but it's very chewy.
I love all seafoods. Like lobster's one of my favorite.
For my start, so at Red Lobster for my starter, I had coconut shrimp,
Introducing your champion.
and then I had a
Nice.
wagyu burger.
Coconut shrimp sounds good.
And then for my dessert, I had apple pie.
Skeeter McGavin was that individual's name. Some of the names are fantastic.
I know you can only get it in like there's certain games you play that's like it's only in this game. You can't get it in other games. It's only in this game. So what if we just abandon the most? Yeah, good luck. This is your trial by fire.
Well, I mean, at least my lag doesn't seem to be as bad as it was a minute ago, and it really is when I'm recording at the same time that the lag seems to spike everything. So that kind of sucks because now I'm gonna have to like download all this shit separately. But whatever. Not that big of a deal. I probably should press E to go on my own. Oh god.
You got a gun. I didn't get the gun. You got the gun.
I got a shotgun.
Run, 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 run. Ah! Hi. Above us. Above us.
Well, I'm experiencing some light lag.
Yeah. Yeah. Pathfinder.
First blood.
I don't got gun.
The battle begins.
Yeah, the lag got me killed there. I think I hit him once. I don't know.
Ah, he has a mastiff.
My
not
apologies.
good
No, I think I would have been able to take him out had I not had lag issues. I don't know. I really think it is because I'm streaming at the same time that these games lag as much as they do for me.
That's why whenever I stream, I just stream offline games.
You stream what?
Offline games.
Yeah.
I barely like. Guilty Gear is the only one that I would not mind streaming online.
In the future, I'm gonna stream this obviously, but in the future I'll probably just like when I want to play this, if I play it online, like on the weekends, I mean, or something like that, I'll just record it, I guess.
Because it's kind of brutal.
Yeah.
You definitely need to have like a PC for it or be on LAN for it.
You and me. Let's take this win.
True, but it sucks because I think it's like it roller coasters for me, you know? Some days the lag will be like really, really bad when I'm streaming. Other days it'll be like, even earlier when I was doing the arena stuff, there was no like a spike here or there, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it has been with the
This is your champion.
Royale, Battle Royale.
Come find me.
I will choose our location for battle.
Up, you're the jump master.
Wanna go there?
Send us to our doom.
Back to the city. I think we've been to the city every single time so far.
And we haven't got out of it since.
That's fine.
I'm gonna wind up the roof.
I think it'll be like, you better get off the roof or you die? Or am I mistaken?
No, it's a sense of like. Well, I have enough time to get something. Oh, I keep forgetting you have to start with armor.
Yeah, you start with 2 armor.
It messes me up.
I just picked up a blue.
Right, I don't think
Behind you?
I'm gonna
Is there an enemy behind you?
Yep.
Come to your
Don't you fucking punch me! Don't you punch me! Excuse me!
I hit him. Come towards me. I'm behind you. If you can.
The bloodhound left me.
Well, I was on him. That's why I left you.
Patching myself up a bit.
Marking our surroundings.
Holy shit, there's 2 whole teams in there. Bloodhound's up here.
I still need to find a gun. I haven't found a gun since. Thank you, game. Finally, I can shoot.
Bad touch.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
God, it feels nice to finally have a gun in this. Ugh.
The worst part is when you land, there's an enemy right next to you, you open one of the things,
And they beat you.
and there's no gun in there. Alright. My lag seems to have stabilized. I'm gonna try and be right on your ass as often as I possibly can be.
Oh, this feels nice to finally have
Scanning.
wet.
No hostiles around us in the immediate vicinity. Somebody tossed a grenade at me. Somebody hit me with a grenade.
They're going to bottom.
I hit him for 30. There's one on the top too. Damn it.
Oh, then
They pinchered us.
Can I actually get a match where I get to actually see my opponent and not have to deal with a shotgun?
Oh no, you're gonna always deal with the shotgun. Shotgun's so strong in this game.
So it's fucking, it's like, every time a shotgun's point blank in my throat.
Yeah, that place is one of those places where you're always gonna experience the shotgun death. If somebody
Wait,
picks up that shotgun.
What Rethanite? Up 34 or something with Peacekeeper. And since barely anyone plays PK, I'm just kind of like, hey, I'm a PK main, have a nice day.
Nice.
I always weirdly put the characters that don't really get played.
I'm starting to notice that about you.
It's like, I don't know why, I just do it.
I main the unplayed characters.
Oh yeah, are you good with them? Yes.
Whatever the level
Okay.
above good is. Great? Would we say great? I think I'd say great. From what I've seen.
So what I'd like to say is you're trash, you're bad, you're decent, you're alright, you're good, you're great, you're getting there, and you're there. Fuck it, you know what? Pathfinder give me luck.
I thought you'd be a Pathfinder main because of the grappling hook and stuff like that.
I was, until they nerfed it.
They would increase the amount of time for the grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was 10 seconds, and then they switched it to 30. It was brutal, it was a brutal nerf.
Yeah, that sounds brutal.
And then now they're starting to readjust it again, but seriously, like...
This might be a good
15, I
go.
thought 15, like 15 or like 20 would be good. Like that, see, it still seems a little ridiculous, but 30 seconds is insane.
I think it was 30. It was something major. Like they like basically doubled or tripled the fucking time, which annoyed me. To the point where I'm just like, I just couldn't play Pathfinder anymore.
Bow right there if you want. If you don't want, I take the bow.
It's okay.
A champion has fallen.
Yes, give me that bad boy.
We have to do with people.
Well, flag spike. Want me to scan?
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
They're nearby.
Yeah, 30 seconds ago there were footprints over here. So they are somewhere around this general vicinity.
New kill leader appointed.
You alright?
New kill leader.
Hit him for 36 and 37.
One on roof, one on roof.
I gotta heal a little bit.
Reloading. All Father, give me sight.
They made it behind us. I knew they were gonna do that too. They came behind us.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. He has more than 100 health. And he was already crocked. How? How do you have more than 100 health?
I don't get that either. I've experienced that too. I've hit somebody like 4 times for 30 damage and I'm like, what do you mean?
I swear. Like, you should not be, you should be in prone position at this point.
You should be on the ground. For sure.
Because, like, I hit you for 60, so blue armor, which is what, 75? Or something? I hit you for 60, you lose your armor, then I hit you for like a 20, and then for like a 21, 41 or something. Or some. But you should be down.
I get what you're saying. They should be down for sure.
The
Noise
Allfather
me.
feel gifted.
The lag spikes aren't helping my favor though.
Like, we're always fun to like tight quarters. We're never in like a good position. That's what just annoys me. It's just we're never in a good spot. We
I
always
hit
get
the other individual for a total, I think, 72. The ones that were coming to our right.
I hit one for 60 and then they just
I can
refused
see
to
all
peek
of
again.
them in the rearview mirror.
I think that was the person that they were probably backing up to heal because they were low on health. If that was the case.
What would it be even a good spot where we don't get pinched? Like a
Somewhere-
partner just-
You'd have to go like somewhere over here in one of these areas at the near end because most people drop early on. Like there's 17 in dropship right now, 14, 12.
Eyes on the prize.
Interesting. Okay. I'm pretty sure you gotta land low in this area. Oh, there's teams here. Lots of teams here.
There's always teams wherever we drop because we're the lucky bunch apparently.
I got shotgun in the face. I'm dead.
Yeah, I dipped.
Going to check out right here.
Really? That's so weird. Oh, can I stop being shot in the fucking back? Fight me, you cowards. Ah, annoys me to no end.
Yeah, you gotta jump a little bit early, it seems, in this game. I'm not used to the traveling in this one yet.
It's not gonna jump early, it's just jump whenever and pray to respawn that you're not gonna deal with another squad right next to you.
I don't know. I think yes, early jumping is to go for it, but a lot of the time,
You legitimately have to land in a spot that no one is gonna bother.
if you jump and try and go directly down, you're gonna be getting there late. Like, that's a late jump. Which is weird, because normally going straight down is, like, for the best, but you gotta come at it, like, at a certain angle, and, like, I still haven't learned the meta for
and
jumping.
There's also like what people would say dolphining,
Yeah,
where to get the most momentum you have to like up and
you go
down.
straight down, then you straighten up. I'm gonna stick with, I was gonna pick someone else, but I'll stick with Bloodhound for a couple more times.
Like every time I've been killed by there's someone shotgun point blank or just shot in the back.
Well, that's something you have to unfortunately deal with in games like this. There's so many squads that drop right off the bat. You gotta, like, buckle down and, like, take control of an area before you can really move forward. And you have to hope you get enough weapons and ammo to do that.
Three below. Let's land here.
That's the general area we're gonna go. We'll probably land a little bit before that, but yeah, dolphining's this. This is the dolphining. I'm landing where you pinged, so... So many teams. No gun in the first crate.
Well, I'd be fine now.
Ah, yes, 2 sniper rifles.
It's something. It's something.
You want the longbow? And some sniper ammo.
Fire. Shooting.
God, what? They're so accurate too.
Reloading.
Like, why are we getting placed with what feels like people that belong in, like, platinum right now?
Because this is casual, not ranked.
I guarantee you, if we duo in triples, we'll be fine. I guarantee you that.
You're probably right.
So why don't we try it?
Yeah, you're probably right. It seems like the people that do duos are like really tryharding right now.
No, they're practicing for rank, my guess.
Is there some tournament or something coming on, like a duos tournament?
I don't know. I don't keep track of Apex stuff.
I don't keep track
I
of
have-
anything like that.
I have one game to keep track of.
Yeah, you do. And
That's
I,
it. That's all I want.
I was like, for a minute, I was like, what game is that? No shit, Sherlock. You know what game it is. Use your brain. That's what my conversation was in my head.
Use your fucking brain.
Oh, where random, the One Ring has entered the game.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. The One Ring.
The names,
shall
man.
rule them
The
all.
fucking names in this game. I've only really been paying attention since you said that. Like, really paying attention. Some people have, like, just come up with some creative shit.
Is it frozen for you also?
Yes, at waiting for 59. There we go.
Oh yeah, if someone's broken, no one plays them apparently. It's funny. It's like incredibly funny. It's like, I guess it's like, no pun intended, it's like their honor if they, is shamed if they play that character.
Yeah, I was reading that and I didn't like that. I almost don't believe it. Like, I believe it, but I almost don't
Well,
believe
there's
it.
honor in that game is actually fantastic.
Because it's one of those situations of like, I can't consider a community like that toxic if they do shit like that. Because a toxic community,
Well,
they pick Griffin. You know what I mean?
that's the community is like, yeah, but that game does have a lot of honor with some of the players. I'm not even kidding about that, like, it's crazy. Like, you know, don't throw someone off edge, actually fight them.
Alright, jump.
Eyes on the prize.
Well, you know, like, that kind of stuff, like, don't, you know, target. It's like that kind of weird stuff, like, don't throw someone off edge. If they throw you off edge, then you can throw them off edge. Like,
Oh, cool.
it's
Cool,
like
cool,
a
cool.
weird etiquette. Or some days where you just feel, like a dick, you just be like, I want to throw you off the edge anyways, because why not? Because the part of me that just says, you should care, is like, I don't. I already had a bad
Well, I have a grenade. So,
I have a 30-30.
I mean, if you don't want the 30-30 and you find something that you like better, I will take the 30-30.
Look! This is more fun than duos!
I'm still alive. Plus, if you really wanted to break it down, you're dealing with, like, I think, what was it, 10 more teams in duos than you are in trios?
Next ring's not very close.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
I got 2 digital threats. Let's go.
I have no weapons and all the grenades. Oh, 30-30, you dropped it.
30-30,
Thank you.
The nice thing about Loba is you get to see all the cool stuff. Oh, don't worry.
I'll stick with the
Hey,
Mozambique.
Anyone up for some shopping?
Hey, Tim, do you want to go shopping?
Thanks.
Pick what you need.
Oh, shit.
What guns do I really want? I have a Re. So I already have some light ammo. I'll take SMG.
I mean, if I have the 30-30, I want something that shoots pretty fit.
Hooked you up.
Okay,
I've got
bring
your
up my
back.
shield.
Mama's got a brand new bag.
I'll take the R99, screw it.
Goodbye. Bye, Tim!
Bye, what am I missing?
It's such a little thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good ult.
Where'd you all go? Oh, you went up in the thing.
Look at the rock.
Longbow DMR here.
I think I'm gonna keep the 30-30 and the R99 for this game.
Mid-range.
Take those. Oh, I almost fell in the lava. I know it doesn't kill you outright, it just does damage to you, but what an embarrassing way to take damage, you know?
That is a neat mechanic though. Oh, it doesn't kill you,
Ring is
right?
not close.
Yeah. That's for my 30-30. My
I'm
30-30 is
closing
pretty
the
much set up.
I'm closing the market because I don't want anyone else taking anything that isn't their team.
Oh shit, that's something that's cool to me too, where individuals can come along and utilize other people's shit.
Mhm.
Like, I love
That's
that.
That's why I close it. Because, no thank you.
Half gone, half left.
You know, I'm sorry, but our team gets the advantage, you don't.
I'm looking for
Hey,
a
Tim.
heavy extended
Guess
mag. Chicken butt?
Charged and ready to go.
I have another black. I have another, ult.
Oh, you use the charge?
Please, only
Nope. It just charges that fast.
What?
Yes.
my favorite kind of loot.
What?
The kind that's
Yes.
all mine.
So they're gonna give
Does it-
30 seconds. They're gonna give 30 seconds of.
You get to pick whatever you want, basically.
Nice choice. You got
Yeah.
good taste.
If anything needs nerfed,
Inside the ring, and the wall of
this.
death is coming
Nope,
our
because
way.
it's a support ult.
you.
That's what. It has no like damage value. It's just, but it is incredibly useful if there's 3 squads left. You just plop. Oh, resupply.
That's actually insane. And you can like just
I
get as
enjoy
much ammo as you need.
Yeah. On top of that, it counts for people's death boxes.
Optics here. Close
So
range.
yeah, I'm dead serious on that. It is perfectly fine.
Care package.
I'm
so say like
kinda
you
floored
just had
right
a
now.
major, like if you had a major fight, and then I'm like, okay, plop this down. You could like grab someone, red armor from a death box. If someone has a red armor.
Oh, this is dumb.
What?
The fact that we're still alive and not in a fight right now. Trios,
I told
trios
you.
are this much more relaxed than duos.
Yes, they really are. I adore it.
Duos are like the try-hard game mode.
Yeah, I have dropped 12 kills in a duo match though.
I'm kind of floored.
I was popping off that match though. I was really popping. Oh, don't worry, Tomb. My ult is almost ready again.
That's so silly.
I love
I'll
it.
take shatter caps.
Tomb, zone.
Yeah, I was picking up some stuff and I didn't realize that. I'm like, what's that loud sound? That's the zone coming to get you. How? Oh yeah, I know how. Never mind. The other thing that I love about this is if you press 3, well, that's the default 3, you can run faster. I'm gonna get 8 a little bit by this heat. I have a heat shield. I'm not gonna use it now, but
I guess it's not worth it.
I'm just letting y'all know. Well, letting you know.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
Yeah, I was getting a med kit. I was gonna try and get 2 med kits, but that didn't really work out. They also have like a little crafting thing you can do as well in this game. Yeah, if you put away your weapon, you run a little bit faster.
Yep.
That's something that I love as well.
That's what I did at Hyperscope too. So, nothing really changed.
17 teams still left.
Healing up. Eyes are open now.
Death box is over to our right.
Six squads left.
Healing up. Eyes are open now.
See, Tim. See how
I need
much
it
more
expanded.
easy
I need it.
this is?
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah. See how much more relaxing this game is.
Duos was like, and you're dead.
And you did. Oh, what's that? You did.
And funnily
Oh,
enough,
what's
I'm
that
not
thing?
lagging as much as I was last time.
Extended heavy mag here.
Oh, that's extended heavy blue. I have white. Am I willing to? I'm willing to get burned and pick that up. Actually,
I still need to practice that technique.
what technique?
Long way to the next ring.
So what you can do in this game, you can slide cancel,
Yeah.
and there's people that learned how to do it backwards.
Beautiful. We have a replicator coming in.
And like the pros, like I saw this odd thing that was just sliding around this person at full speed, just shooting him.
That sounds ridiculous.
It's crazy what the tech that they use.
Absorb 75 damage for the shield on blue.
Hostile right here. Firing.
Oh, our first fight.
Got him knocked down.
I downed the hostile.
You and up on the bridge, up on the bridge.
This way. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get knocked down. Shit.
Fallen.
They're shooting at me.
Alright, he's got knocked down, so there's only this guy left. Shit. Okay, the thermite didn't get me.
Again, what's with shotguns? I need to start picking them up. They're incredible meta.
We should go here. We should go here.
Doom.
Yeah?
You're going to walk to that portal?
What portal?
The Wraith put down a portal.
Let us go this way.
Oh, I see it.
Wraith
On the map.
Ring closing in one. We're not very close.
Nice. My dude bleed out.
Eliminated.
Let's go this way. Contact with target.
Opening? Not sure. I think someone's targeting me. Far ring, 45 left. I spy an enemy.
Shit.
Yeah, shotguns are just meta.
Yeah, gotta probably like they don't have a lot of ammo for the most part.
Well, it doesn't really matter when they can like have just as much range as a regular AR.
No, the shotguns don't have that much range, right? They can't.
Well, when
That's too
it's
much
a
spread.
fast-paced game, it feels like it does, because you're always going to be in shotgun range if you play certain characters.
True, I guess. Your
Like, that's
ability is way
Pathfinder.
too strong, by the way.
No, it's actually not.
It feels like it is, though. You know what I mean?
It's
You literally just sequester away in a
It's
place
not-
of no man's
it's-
land and get 2 weapons and be good to go.
Super Badger.
Oh, badger, badger, badger. Mushroom, mushroom.
Narwhals, swimming in the
Oh,
rain
shit.
goes there, causing a commotion because they're awesome.
There are some, like, memes that will live eternally, I think.
It's the song "My Hope Will Never Die" because of like all the Call of Duty montages.
Mm-hmm. The press have to pay respects.
Because of Call of
Yep.
Duty.
Yep. I was just thinking about that. Like, who looked at that and went, yeah, no, this is a good idea.
I mean, who looked at who scoured through Looney Tunes and found Big Chunkas and said, "Yeah, meme."
Probably people who, or do you mean making the meme real? Like, making it official? I bet you it's people who came up with the meme, like, around that generation. Somebody who now works for that company who thought that was funny is like, hey, let's make it real. And they managed to do it.
But also, how did Crab Race become a meme?
Location for rental.
I don't know.
That one is still. It's a good song. Don't get me wrong. It's good, but that became a meme for just because.
Rental lies below.
Just it just became a meme.
Yeah, this is dolphining right here.
Also, I'm listening to Freebird right now.
It's amazing how many people there are that, like, oh, whoops. Hit the rock. Or the rock registered as the ground. So not exactly what I intended to do, but we actually managed to make it. Is that an R301? I think I got an R301. Yep, I got an R301, so yay.
First blood already?
There's somebody around me.
Bless me.
Oh no, never mind. It's you I'm hearing. Ooh. So what do you think about the Prowler?
35 damage per shot. Incredibly useful. I always thought it wasn't, but then when I was playing with some people that play Apex normally, they said, oh yeah, it's actually like busted.
I mean, the only issue I have with it is actually remembering to keep pulling the trigger.
Oh, you have a full auto mode. I remember like it was either Hemlock, but it was like one of the two that had like actually like if you pick up a full auto, you can use it.
Oh yeah, no, the heavy the Prowler seems to only have one burst fire mode. It shoots 5 per thing.
That was a random throw. Wow, I just have to deal with that now.
Just a script.
Is there enemies nearby or?
Enemy spotted.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. They got a Valkyrie or whatever.
Enough of getting shot at.
Taking fire.
Man, they're so precise. I swear, it feels like I'm not even playing on my own rank.
I'm on my way.
I wish you could just bite their ankles. Like when you're down, you like.
Okay, I knocked one of them.
Well, let's just do arena, because at this point, it just feels like I'm playing against a platinum team all the time.
I mean, we could probably do ranked and get better matchups.
Well, I don't want them.
Okay.
This game just kind of annoys me because it's not like Titanfall or anything else. I just like I'm always going to be at a disadvantage, like always.
All right, we can do
Because
arenas.
with Titanfall, yeah, because with the Titanfall, it's just like, oh, you know, there's barely anyone behind you because you're going so fast. But with this, is like this, you're always going to get pinched. You're always going to get flanked.
I've noticed you're not a big fan of Battle Royales.
Nope. Hyperscape was the only one I liked because you were able to be fast. And it didn't punish you for it.
Well, you didn't have to download this game and play it if you don't like it.
It's not that I don't like it. I enjoy it. I just don't have as much fun as I would with other games.
All right.
But that's why I don't mind playing it with people, because like I don't even treat it as like I'm going to expect to win in this game. I'm just like shooting shit and just talking.
Understandable.
At this point, like that's how I've always treated this game, because I barely win in Battle Royales. I know what games I shine in, and this is not one of them.
But yeah, I only expected to play this for a couple of hours before switching over to
Ahead, we talk of victory and slaughter.
Fallout 4, you know?
We have a job to
I'm probably gonna end up playing this for a couple of hours for a little while and then go from there.
Breathe easy. Watch your side and never.
Well, this is a pretty solid city.
Yeah? Ooh, okay.
Broke float.
Focus. Fight.
Stick
Win.
together. Ain't nobody gonna stop us.
I'll stick with the 30-30. I really do like the 30-30. And I like using the 30-30 in the Mozambique. Somebody collected that up there? There's enemies around us.
Scanning the area.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Shit, they both obliterated me with those stupid,
Well, sir.
yeah.
Shots.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I need no help.
That is such a good...
Come on. Stay alert.
I'm gonna try and heal some of my shield up if I can.
hitting his head, thank you.
Reloading.
No, no.
I'm taking fire.
Enemy
Shit.
I am down.
I saw it too late to the right movement.
Oh, why did no one healed up, so.
Yeah, I was trying to, but it's not that big of a deal.
I'm probably just gonna run shotgun, honestly.
Go for it.
Better. This time I'm gonna have the Guardian Angel backpack.
I'm getting a med kit and a full shield.
Round 2. Do not falter.
Watching, I'm looking on my right. I mean, front of us.
Marking our surroundings.
One to our left as well. Two to our left. Two to our left. Two to our left. They grenaded me.
Grenade. Recharging my shields.
They grenaded me again. Oh no, they didn't hit me this time.
Care package.
Oh my god.
Hit him once.
That's the thing with the big-
42 red.
I feel like that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't like battle royales. Also, I have a plan, and no matter if I tell my team or not, they just won't help it,
Match nears its end.
and I'm just dead.
Do not surrender.
It just annoys me to feel like boiling point.
My apologies if that's the case on my end.
Cause like I was in the center and they were starting to push me, and we could actually like a really good like covering fire.
Let's go this way.
That's one of my biggest problems is lack of communication with my teammates in battle royales.
Let's explore this way.
Shit.
Round 3. Remain vigilant.
What's another thing with battle royales is like once you win a certain once you pop off in one match, you get like difficult matches in my row.
They're going over the bridge.
Come from left, come from left.
This is a whole team that's using those stupid fucking... That's so fucking dumb. The pulsers are OP, it feels like the accuracy at least. Might want to go back and get cover because they're gonna, yeah.
Contact with target.
He's fucking you.
Him
I'm not
42
1-2.
purple.
What do you really expect me to do? Like, I'm one tap right now, and I don't even see my opponents.
Damn it.
You're on your own.
I know. It's all good. RE5 maxed out. Yeah. You can suggest it.
The winner is decided.
I don't know why I like games like this. I just do. It's hard to explain, you know?
I guess my philosophy for games is a sense of my philosophy for games like this. The annoying thing is always having to check my back. And then by the time that I check my back, there's someone behind me of the place I was already looking at.
Well, that's why I have a tendency not to look do something. Like, my philosophy isn't even that. It's like, if I get hit from behind, whatever. I've don't really pay too much attention to my back anymore. I used to in Warzone, but it got to the point to where, like, I'm just gonna focus on what's in front of me. If I get killed or taken out from behind, oh well.
But you became such a prominent thing of me being killed from behind. It started draining my fun from games like this.
All right.
Get your speed at zoom, zoom, zoom. That's one more for advertising. Oh.
They said legends don't fly, but I like to.
Who are you going to pick?
Pick whoever you want. Oh. I'll pick, Wraith.
Pick the right way and go.
Yeah, like the one little cheeky thing is Lifeline doesn't have the shield, which annoys me in this mode.
Okay.
Oh no.
You have limited time to impress me, Legends. Now go.
You're smart and really smart.
You know what? Let's be silly. Max out Mozambique and a blue P202. It's 2020, P2020. B. I'm gonna toss a nade as soon as I see them ass hats.
They come from center, my guess.
Danger.
They are.
Frag out.
That's sunny.
Enemy over there.
Hit him for 18 blue.
They
Ooh,
spotted
shit.
me. I'm taking shots.
Marking
Go
ourselves.
on roof, go on roof.
Do on rip, I saw that.
That's such a smart spawn. You just get the advantage of that.
Blow us? I had no idea there was one below us.
Popped me while I was healing. I should just not do anything in this game. Cause I always die when I don't do something.
Yeah, you can't really do stuff like that when they're right on you. You gotta back up and,
I saw no one
Then
and then I
heal.
started healing and then there was a person.
Well-
I should never heal, I should never use shield.
well, no,
I
no,
should
no,
never
it's not
do
that there's not never doing it. It's that they were right in front of us, and if you get, like, in that situation, you have to pull back before you heal. They're right in front of us. Caustic is at the very
Their
least.
sights.
Not sure if he's targeting me.
They traps.
Shit.
Oh,
Traps.
open the door at close it. Raise the floor.
I've been down.
Yay!
Change is inevitable, my friend. I just make it beautiful.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind, oh no. Not the next round, the next, thing that we do. The next arenas.
Yeah. We just have someone that's AFK.
You know what? Let's, leave the match then. Yeah?
No, I want to play this out.
Okay.
Don't let it happen again.
That means we just have to fight,
The enemy nears victory. Do not give in to fear.
They are close to victory. All Father bless us.
Oh, it's not that he's AFK. It's that he's... Oh, never mind. He just started to move. I was about to say some nasty things about him. Because I thought he wasn't AFK, but he came back. Right to your left. In front of you. That's one.
I'm down.
Nice.
50. Why am I still getting hit by Caustic?
Behind you, behind you, behind you, dude. Behind you.
Care package comes down. Got one.
Took it around.
Well, I had to tell dude behind him because he wasn't gonna get thing.
Took it around.
Finally. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Focus. They're about to.
Very slim chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Let's scan this area.
As long as there's a chance, I'm all for it. I got the R301 because it's a very balanced, very good assault rifle. Like, holy shit. And the Mozambique.
R201 is also R201, R101, R301. They don't really change it. They just change the 100 decimal.
Well, the they don't have the 201 or the 101 in this game. It doesn't
Yeah,
seem.
but I mean, respawn is just like, oh, well, it's
If
the
it ain't
R.
broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it's the same gun, just different name. That's how it always is.
Marking our surroundings.
One on roof, one pushing.
I see. I hit him
Grenade.
a bunch.
Need to recharge their shields.
Sergeant Shields, Max.
Low P corner. We need a distraction.
I'm going to go around.
Recharging my shield.
Yeah. How did you get behind me, sir? Sir, I need answers. I need
Next.
answers. You, sir, give me answers. Give me an answers.
Mayday, mayday.
Cut. Two down. Lifelines are here. Lifelines right here. You have to fight two. Lifeline got a res. Lifeline's getting another res.
Shots. Reloading.
Just going.
Damn it, I tried my damnedest. The lifeline with the res is very, very useful in this arena mode. Because... just because it's useful.
Our winners have been chosen.
Alright, I gotta use the R45 and Mozambique now. In the next one.
Yeah, I think I'm the reason why you're getting very hard enemies.
It's fine. Skill-based matchmaking actually exists in this game.
Yes.
What's your experience level in this game?
From my experience levels, because I have a certain badge.
Huh?
That's my guess. By a certain badge that I have, I got you find it. Deal 2,000 damage in a single game, and win a game where no one in the squad dies during the match.
I mean, if you click on your thing to view your stats, you can probably, like, what your KDR is and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm okay with getting difficult opponents.
But personally, in any game, and I know how this sounds, but unless you're playing ranked, there just shouldn't be skill-based matchmaking.
Well, I don't know if there is or not. It just might be getting unlucky. I'll go Pathfinder this time.
I'm just saying in most games there just shouldn't be. The only
No,
time
there
it should
shouldn't be skill-based matchmaking unless it's ranked. I agree with that wholeheartedly. There's nothing
Because
wrong with saying that.
You and me, let's
Because like Call of Duty has skill-based matchmaking in the casuals, and it's to the point where if you pop off one match, You're going to
Yep.
be dealing with squads.
And it's annoying as shit to deal with, like, oh, they all have the same exact skin, so they're dark as shit in build. It's like, I dislike that so much when you can utilize cosmetic options to make yourself harder to hit and shit like that.
You should be too.
Because I feel like it can ruin a person's experience if they have to, like, if they pop off once and they feel like fantastic about themselves and then they just get completely, like, destroyed.
Contact.
Yeah, I do that instinctively. Why did I do that thing? I was Bloodhound.
Trying to flank them. Nice.
I'm just gonna go with the Re now. They're all called JoJo.
Oh god. Are we both using the RE45 and the Mozambique?
Yeah. I'm using the Re and the P2020.
Okay. I'm using the RE and the Mozambique.
It's because the Re just goes by so fast and it's nice.
And it reloads pretty quickly too. And it's fairly accurate.
Wait. The client is the Joestar.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm going to the right. I'm probably going to die a horrible
Yeah,
death.
my guess is Tombs. They don't like JoJo.
Nah.
Yeah, totally not.
There. Enemies right on me. I went through a whole clip and didn't hit a single shot. Pog. One shot for 11 damage. Nice. The Bloodhound and... But yeah, they're still on me, just so you know. Well, they were.
Reloading. Enemy down.
He's down, arms down, in the corner.
Supplies inbound, my friend. Another rival customer.
I asked for the resis.
I was gonna get you rezzed up anyways.
Got some materials for us. I got a double kill. Productive day. Reloading.
Recharging my shield.
I'm on the hunt for him.
I'm taking their flat line. We got zone, so.
Nice. I was going up top to see if I could see him, but he was over where the other guy was at. We should be able to max out the RE22 this time.
Or, oh, I feel bad for this Lycon.
Concentrate and finish this.
We got it.
I dislike it when individuals don't stick out on a match.
It's like, okay.
But at the
here's
same
deal with
time-
Septon.
I am willing to leave if I'm part of a team and the whole team's like, alright, let's just leave.
Here's the exception. Fighting games, that's the exception. If you know you're going to lose that match, fine. Just quit, go up, go play a different match.
Yeah, but my only problem is like,
Mid-match, no.
yeah, well the whole like, either everybody or nobody leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's, I don't know if that's like the right mindset to have or whatever, but that's what I think of it.
I mean, when that happened in Overwatch Ranked, it was like that, where 5 people would dip, and there would just be 1 person left, and we would just be like camping at the person's spawn.
Yeah, that sounds
not
rough.
not bullying them, just not there. Because everyone knew it's like it's just 1 person.
pretty
I love
accurate.
how-
It's decided. I'd almost call this impressive.
I love the Rock'em Sock'em robots that Pathfinder uses. That's great. I did fucking nothing.
You got carried. You got fucking carried. Let's be. We got fucking carried.
You actually did something,
Yeah, the guy got 6 kills.
but you did damage. I'm talking about damage. You did something there.
Yeah, but that doesn't really atone to anything when someone had 6 fucking kills and dealt more damage than I did. Bob Hero.
I was just about to say Bob Hero. That's a hell of a name. I'm gonna do the
Only-
RE45 again, but I might not use the Mozambique.
Yeah, the Re is always nice to use.
I'm probably gonna use the Mozambique because that didn't feel like a thing. You know what?
Haha, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, that could be useful.
It's a little bit too late for that, Bob Hero.
Are they going to be Bloodhound though? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, they're just gonna be a Bloodhound.
No, Bangalore? Okay.
No blood. This is what we call a defensive team.
Hey. It's all for me.
Crunchy pineapples. Nameless Pharaoh.
Focus. Fight. Win.
I like arena.
But,
I don't
like-
Wait, what was that?
So I looked at my bracket so far, because right now there's only like 7 people that signed up for this month's tournament.
Yeah,
Which, okay, more people are going to sign up when it gets closer.
of course.
But right now, if the bracket stands for what it is, I'm fighting a person I haven't seen. Like, I
Ooh.
haven't fought, and it's a Ditto.
Ooh.
It's a Ditto match.
Nice.
So. Holy, ow, caustic. Bottom. Right side. Behind you.
Down
No,
one.
actually in front of you. Pathfinder. Left side. Coming up. Behind you.
Reloading.
Behind the red bots.
Thank you.
Reloading.
You have zone. Left side. Nice. You have to admit my calls are actually decent.
What's that?
My calls are
Yeah,
actually
they are.
somewhat decent.
That's something I need to get used to doing too. Call outs.
You can tell that I definitely played a competitive game.
I kind of like the Re and the Mozambique. It's not really useful far
It's a
range,
meme.
but
It's almost like a meme.
I
But
went
in Overwatch,
far right. I'm gonna go far right again and then pull into the left. So keep that in mind. If I find anybody, I'll stop and pull back a little bit and inform you. Well, you never would have guessed it. There's 2 on me.
you never would have guessed that I was practically skinning the Pathfinder's head, giving him a very good haircut. Perez, they're still here!
Fuck! The reload got me. He's like almost dead on my end. Shit. If I reloaded, I would have had him dead, and I would have been able to heal a little bit. But I didn't realize I shot my 6 Mozambique shots. I like the RE45. I mean, I didn't have anything against the RE45 to begin with.
I'm only gonna run this because then I want to save up in case they win this round, so we get maxed out 3-1.
Yeah.
And maybe something else.
I'm gonna try and pick up, oh, we can try and pick up the loot if we get a chance to. I kind of want to go far right this time instead of far left.
Round 3. I'm beginning to enjoy this.
Bottom is a death sentence, basically. There's no way I'm going to go bottom because that's the neutral point right now.
Bob Harrow's on his own fighting right now.
Left side.
I'm coming. I'm like
I'm here.
pinching around.
Down one.
It's like I'm suffocating or something.
Reloading.
Far left going to finish off Bob here. You can push it, you can push it. Don't worry, I have you. I have one.
Shield up.
Left side.
Fuck.
Pushing behind you.
Ah! I tried my damnedest. If I hit the shots, if I hit a couple more shots, I would have been fine. My accuracy still leaves a lot to be desired.
I need to be consistent until
The enemy needs victory. Do not give in to fear.
They are close to victory.
I mean,
All Father bless us.
I'm getting a defensive bombardment. And grenades, screw it. Let's go crazy with it.
Round 4.
I got the bombardment.
Signaling an airstrike.
On me. At my back. Let me shield up, heal.
Give me my shield to recharge.
Up above us. Oh shit.
Reloading.
so relatively close.
Ah, the fucking smoke got me. The caustic smoke got me. I shielded way too late.
Inspired. You stand to rise above the rest.
That was fun.
Oh, it was.
Oh, you gonna go to bed? Oh no? I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed your stay at the Kingdom. Until next time, take care. And have a good one. Bless you. Focus in tight. I'll probably go for a couple more arena things, and then switch on over to Fallout 4. What say you?
I already want to just jump into Titanfall because I need a palate cleanser.
That's funny. Alright, so last arena, and then I'm gonna be switching over to Fallout 4, and you can switch on over to Titanfall.
Yeah, I'm going to be switching over to FF. I have 2 people on FF right now.
Oh, got you. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be playing this for a couple of hours at the start of stream.
I love saying that. I love that saying. It's like I need to go to Titanfall 2 for a palate cleanser. It's like, aren't Apex and Titanfall 2 the same? No, Titanfall's faster. Way faster.
Yeah. There's a lot of similarities, but it is way faster, for sure.
There's no, like, the speed you can't even get in this game. Unless you know the mechanics very well, but
Even then, you're
can't,
not
like,
getting the speed you would in Titanfall. Titanfall doesn't have cooldowns on
You-
grappling hooks like that,
and
like it does in this game.
Well, it gives you 2 grappling hooks. and they cool down on each.
Yeah, I know, but the cooldown is way faster than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Plus, you
don't
can get-
feel the need or feel forced to join this game. I'm fine with doing it, random duos and random trios and stuff like that.
Game, I understand we're complaining, but could you please load? 5, 4,
Oh no, it's
3.
We have no choice but
you're not a part of my squad right now. It didn't load for you.
Great. The game heard me.
The games hear you.
Well, yeah, no duh.
I know, but I don't know what it is about how a video game is paused like that. The worst thing that could happen is this, and that exact thing happens. So,
The worst thing that could happen is the game would load.
so it's
I would
probably going to
never
be
wanna
me
do
and
that.
my buddy against somebody else. I'm going to stick with it. Normally I would leave, but it feels wrong to do that after having it. Like, it just feels too wrong. What's up?
Yeah, that just means I close out of I just close out of Apex and go on Final Fantasy.
All right.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Fuck you, Apex. Ugh. I don't hate the game. I don't hate the game. I just hate how bad I'm at it.
Ah,
There's a difference.
and that brings your frustrations forward, and the easiest target is the game. I understand that completely. Bloodhound is, I thought Bloodhound was AFK. If that was the case, I was gonna GTFO.
Yeah, that's at least I got music. 'Cause if I didn't have music, oh, I'd be screaming.
Scanning the area.
Knowing where I'm at's not gonna matter, bitch.
being aimed at. Need to
I
recharge
swear
my
if you
shield.
win this as soon as the game. No, you're not playing anymore. When you
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Yeah, I need to figure out what stream that they use, so that I can like send you the link to their stream. Because
Yeah. Probably should have switched to Mozambique there, because I knew it was gonna be close range. Hmm.
The battle begins. May the gods be I'm taking fire.
Reloading.
I think the one game that still holds the record of getting me the most angry was Overwatch.
The lag! The fucking lag! Motherfucker! I would have had her if the game didn't fucking lag. That's the only thing that pisses me off about a video game. That.
But that's also out of your control.
I know, but it's even though it's out of my control, it's the thing that just sets me off immediately. Oh.
They will be numbered only if we lie down.
Have you given up? No, you haven't. You're using the bow, okay. I'm gonna try and stay with you, dude. I'm going for the R99 in the Mozambique. Because they like close range engagements, it seems.
Danger. Move.
And I missed every single fucking shot.
Care package.
God, I suck.
Don't worry, that's okay.
So do you, Jesus. You should have hit me 3 times before then. I probably could have queued by the time she hit me.
Well, I'll let you be in your own torment. I'm gonna go, dude. See ya.
Okay. I'm gonna go switch over to Fallout 4, but yeah, I had fun.
See ya, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do like a couple hours of that game and then switch on over to Fallout every night. And I'll probably continue that on for a little while. That's fun.